Hi friends, welcome back to Cooking with Katie. Tonight we're making a barbecue chicken pizza and we're going to start with the dough. Add to a bowl 3/4 of a cup of warm water. Add 2 1/4 teaspoons of instant dry yeast or 1 full packet. And then 2 teaspoons of sugar. And we're going to mix it and let it bloom for 5 to 10 minutes. Once your yeast is bloomed, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 2 cups of flour. I'm using bread flour, but you could also use all-purpose. And give it a good mix. Once you have it all mixed up, you're going to knead it by hand for 3 to 5 minutes and form it into a nice smooth ball. If your dough feels a little bit dry, add just a little bit extra olive oil to help it to form into a ball. All right, grease your bowl. And we're going to cover this with a warm, wet towel and let it rise for 30 minutes up to an hour. I'm going to let mine rise for an hour. While we wait on the last few minutes for our dough to finish rising, we're going to slice up half of a purple onion. And then I'll also be slicing up a jalapeno. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 450. And then I will be using fajita chicken. I'm just thawing it and going to put it on right before it goes in the oven. But you can use fresh chicken, rotisserie chicken. It's your preference. Cut whatever chicken you're using into bite-sized pieces and add them to a bowl. And we're going to drizzle with barbecue sauce. This is Sweet Baby Ray's, but you can use whatever kind you like. And we're going to get it all really well coated. On a floured surface, go ahead and roll out your pizza to whatever your desired size is. And spray a pizza sheet. Once you have it rolled out, take a fork and press some little holes in the bottom. Then we're going to take some more of our barbecue sauce and keep about an inch border around so that when the crust rises, you have a nice little crust. Next, sprinkle with some Parmesan cheese. You don't want to overload the pizza so that it doesn't make the crust soggy in the middle. So just a nice thin layer. Now our chicken. Next, add the rest of your toppings, so onion and jalapeno for me. Then we're going to top it with a little bit more mozzarella. And we're going to bake this at 450 for 12 to 15 minutes. See you when it's done.
All of them was for anointing in Jesus' time.
You are correct. So go ahead and put a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in a bowl, and we're going to sprinkle with some Italian seasoning and brush that around the edge of the crust when the pizza's done. Hello, August. All right, so Augie, go ahead and brush around the outside. All right, just be careful. Let's cut in and have a taste. That is delicious. Crust is perfectly crispy on the bottom. It has a great flavor. Chicken, barbecue sauce, everything perfect. So if you like this recipe, please like, share, follow, YouTube subscribe so we can make more recipes together. Have a great night.